South Korea is engulfed in flames, a vivid tableau of destruction as forests blaze. Evacuations surge as families flee, leaving behind cherished memories. Emergency teams scramble, their resolute faces reflecting the urgency of the hour. But what sparked this disaster? The looming question hangs heavy in the air. Can such devastation strike again? Join us as we unravel the causes and implications of this crisis. As the smoke clears from the ravaged landscape, the enormity of the disaster begins to unveil itself. At least 30 lives have been tragically lost, leaving behind families grappling with an unthinkable void. Meanwhile, 37,000 residents have been forced to evacuate their homes, with stories of hurried goodbyes echoing through the hearts of those displaced. The flames that once danced through the trees have now consumed 48,000 hectares, transforming lush greenery into barren wastelands, stark reminders of nature's ferocity. The economic repercussions of this calamity are staggering, running into the billions. Entire businesses, once bustling with life, now stand as smoldering ruins. Their owners left to mourn not just their livelihoods, but also the futures they had envisioned. Farms, the lifeblood of the community, have been irreparably damaged, leaving countless individuals and families in dire straits. The implications stretch far beyond visible destruction, signaling an impending downturn in the local economy and an uncertain journey toward recovery. Amidst the ashes, survivor interviews offer a poignant glimpse into the chaos of that fateful day. Heartfelt accounts from those who managed to escape the flames paint a vivid picture of fear and bravery, of families racing against time, bravely facing the inferno, finding solace in their bonds as they navigate the path to safety. These narratives highlight not only the human spirit's resilience in face of disaster, but also the profound impact on a community now grappling with loss and the daunting task of rebuilding. In a shocking turn of events, the Gunsa Temple, a 2,300-year-old national treasure, has been reduced to ashes. This majestic monument, a testament to centuries of culture and spirituality, symbolized the heart of local heritage. The destruction of such a historic site sends ripples through the community, profoundly impacting tourism and the economy. Tourists, who once traveled from far and wide to bask in the temple's glory, now find the landscape marred by loss. As forests and iconic landmarks succumb to flames, the local economy struggles to regain its footing. Businesses that thrived on the influx of visitors now face an uncertain future, with the echoes of cultural richness fading into silence. The destruction of the Gunsa Temple serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of heritage and the pressing need for preservation. In recent years, wildfires have ravaged communities, becoming a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities inherent in our environment. Investigations into one recent disaster revealed that a 56-year-old man inadvertently ignited a fire while tending to a gravesite. This tragic event serves as a critical point of reflection on our relationship with nature and how our actions can have dire consequences. However, to fully grasp the complexity of this disaster, we must consider the greater implications of climate change. Scientists highlight how rising temperatures, prolonged droughts, and increasingly severe wind conditions contribute to making wildfires more frequent and catastrophic. These environmental factors intertwine, leading to a domino effect that exacerbates fire risks, transforming manageable blazes into uncontrollable infernos. This situation is not isolated. We witness similar patterns playing out in other parts of the world, like California and Australia. The devastating wildfires in these regions raise urgent questions. Could we be facing a global wildfire crisis? As climate conditions continue to shift, the fires that threaten our communities are only becoming more severe. We must recognize this challenge as a wake-up call, a compelling reason to mobilize collective action. By addressing the pending threats posed by climate change, we open the door to sustainable solutions, ensuring that lessons learned from these experiences inform our future decisions. It begins with awareness and advocacy, motivating us to act decisively to protect our planet and preserve it for future generations. As the land continues to smolder and char, the pressing question arises: how can we prevent future wildfires? First and foremost, implementing stricter fire prevention laws can serve as a formidable barrier against the blaze. A comparative analysis of fire regulations in the US, Australia, and Europe reveals robust frameworks that induce compliance through severe penalties. By examining these legislative structures, South Korea could forge a path towards enhanced fire safety by adopting similar measures, ensuring that those who disregard fire regulations face significant repercussions. In addition to adopting stricter penalties, banning open burning during the dry season could effectively mitigate fire risks. Picture vast fields of dry grass eagerly awaiting the tiniest spark, igniting into a furious inferno. By curbing open burning practices during vulnerable periods, the likelihood of unattended fires can be significantly reduced. Local communities could educate the public on safe burning practices and the importance of adhering to these regulations, fostering a culture of fire awareness and responsibility. Moreover, alongside legislative changes, proactive measures such as controlled burns could play a crucial role in wildfire management. These intentional burns can help eliminate excess vegetation and underbrush, creating fire breaks that safeguard communities from devastating wildfires. By taking these measures collectively, South Korea can build a resilient approach aimed at protecting its natural landscapes and communities. The call to action is clear: stricter laws, public education, and controlled burns are integral tools to forge a future where wildfires become a rare occurrence rather than an annual nightmare. In the battle against wildfires, technology has emerged as a crucial ally. AI-powered fire detection systems leverage data from NASA satellites, vigilantly scanning the landscape for temperature anomalies indicative of potential fires. These satellites act as watchful sentinels, relaying real-time information to prevent the spread of flames. Complementing this aerial observation, AI drones soar through the skies, equipped to pinpoint fires in their infancy. Their advanced imaging capabilities allow for swift action, fostering a proactive approach in wildfire management. Firebreak zones serve as strategic barriers in this endeavor. While they can hinder fire progression, the effectiveness of these zones often hinges on proper maintenance and surrounding vegetation conditions. Together, these technologies forge a path towards a more resilient future in wildfire prevention. Climate change is a pressing concern, with global warming significantly increasing the risks of wildfires. Rising temperatures create drier conditions, turning vast landscapes into tinderboxes. Scientists warn that the frequency and intensity of wildfires may drastically escalate, endangering ecosystems and human lives alike. To combat this alarming trend, innovative solutions are imperative. One effective method is tree planting, which can absorb carbon dioxide, mitigate climate change effects, and restore habitats. Additionally, reducing carbon emissions through cleaner energy sources is essential for addressing the root causes of global warming. Sustainable forestry practices can also help in maintaining the balance of our forests, ensuring they remain resilient against wildfires. By implementing these strategies collectively, we can foster a healthier environment, protect our planet, and reduce the devastating impacts of climate change. In a world where unpredictability reigns, community preparedness is essential for protecting homes and neighborhoods. Start by assessing potential hazards in your area, noting factors like wildfires or flooding. Establishing a neighborhood watch can significantly enhance safety, fostering a sense of collective vigilance. Fire safety is paramount. Ensure your home is equipped with smoke detectors that function and a fire extinguisher on hand. Regular evacuation drills can equip every household with the knowledge they need in a crisis. Engage with local firefighters and environmentalists who can provide vital insights into risk mitigation strategies and proactive planning. Collaborate to create emergency kits that include basic supplies like water, food, and medical essentials. Sharing these preparedness methods helps strengthen our community, ensuring we are ready to face any challenge the future may hold. The world is changing rapidly, and the threat of wildfires looms large. It's time for decisive action. We must consider if governments are doing enough to combat this pressing issue. What are your thoughts? Join the conversation. Comment below with your ideas and solutions. Remember to like, share, follow, and subscribe for powerful insights into tackling environmental challenges. Your voice matters.
To the firefighters who made the ultimate sacrifice, your bravery will never be forgotten. This tragedy has tested South Korea, but its people's strength and unity will lead the way forward. In the face of loss, compassion, and resilience will light the path to recovery. We mourn with you, and we stand with you.